Welcome
Come
back
back.
to Girls After Dark.
Rated R.
And we are here for another episode. We missed you guys so much last weekend.
Yeah, we did like a little get to know our can I call her our friend now?
Yes, Chloe is
Yeah,
our friend.
yeah.
Yes.
I feel so good saying that.
We're making friends. And we're not even in our 30s yet, and we're making new friends.
No, I enjoyed hanging out with Chloe.
Mhm.
She that was the first time meeting her, and yeah, we have a lot in common actually.
Yeah, and it's nice to have more people in your circle all the time because you're always constantly losing people, but we're
Yeah,
never really
people are
gaining
constantly
people.
going in and
Yeah.
out.
So please go listen to that episode. It's about 25 minutes long, not very anything. It's kind of, we're just
It's,
interviewing her, asking her.
yeah,
She
we
was gone for a while, and
yeah,
so we're kind of just gabbing with her.
yeah, and we didn't really have anything. We had plans, but Savannah had her bridal shower.
Yes.
And so we kind of just hung out with Chloe after, did a little like blooper. Um, but I think you guys would enjoy listening to that.
Yeah, and it goes off to context of our last podcast. Let's talk relationships. If you haven't listened to it, go listen to it because we get into it.
Yeah.
And just because we're in relationships doesn't
Doesn't mean
mean
we can't talk
we can't
about
talk about how other people are dating and give you advice on like things you should and shouldn't do. So that last
or
podcast
even
was
like
really good.
things that we shouldn't do as in
Exactly. Like
relationships.
things
Yeah.
we're still learning. We're not perfect. I have not been married for 45 years. Like I don't know the whole rule book. I don't know. I'm still learning. We talked a little bit about Jelly Roll and Bunny. So go listen to
Yeah.
that if you love Mom and Dad. Those are our
Oh my
people.
god, the Jelly Roll and Bunny, like Bunny I strive to be.
I
Not
love
like
her.
in the aspect of like body and hair and all
No,
that
she
stuff,
just she
but
doesn't
just
believe
like
she's famous.
no, I just strive to be like her personality
Yes.
basically
Doesn't
because
give a
she's
fuck.
amazing.
She doesn't give a
Yeah,
fuck, and I
yeah.
love her. So yeah, go listen to that. Today's podcast, we were talking about self care, and um, let's get into it with Bo's quote of the day,
Yeah, quote of the day is do what you can with what you have and where you are.
and that's
That's
all
by
you can do.
Theodore Roosevelt.
Love it.
Was that who was Theodore Roosevelt?
Why are we asking that on this podcast right now? Everybody's going to think we're stupid. Comment below who's
Because
Theodore.
it made us laugh. Is that a president? I feel like that's a president.
Yes, it is. Which number is it, Bo? Which president is he?
I don't know.
Okay, comment below.
Like, is it like 30?
Bro, I have no idea. You're asking the wrong person. I don't even know what I ate yesterday.
I failed
History?
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean
Well,
I passed with a D. Wink wink.
wink, wink. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Anyways, we're gonna move on from that. That was a great quote.
Yeah, that was good for the day.
We have a little bit of we want to add on to our news. It's not anything that we've gotten from like CNN, but something that's kind of circulating around the internet right now. That Bo and I have like watched and have some thoughts on. So that being said, it's about I don't know if anyone's seen it. A video of a dad with his two little girls in a
Oh,
gas station.
this actually kind of like pulled on my heartstrings a little, my mama heartstrings a little
Mm-hmm.
bit.
And I'm not a mom, but I watched that entire video and I'm like, what? Because I was talking to Ryan. So the video, the dad was in the woman's bathroom in a gas station with his two little girls. They're like
They were like
3, 4, maybe.
yeah, they were little.
They were not very big, and so he was in there obviously because there's no mom. It was just him, and this worker came in and basically starts harassing him and threatening to call the police, and he did
And
call
he
the
did end up
police.
calling the police, and then another worker came in and like basically shut that guy out and was
Yeah,
apologizing for everything. But I feel like, and even the dad started recording because he felt most likely he probably felt like if I don't record this, it's gonna be he said
yeah,
kind of thing. And I feel like
for your own protection, really.
yeah, and I stand like 100% stand by like if you're a father and your little girl has to go potty,
I'd rather them go in the
I'd
women's
rather them go in the
bathroom
women's bathroom
than seeing
than
penises in the men's
yeah,
bathroom.
because that's just it's not okay.
No, and
It's not
I,
okay.
I get like some bathrooms have stalls in the men's bathroom, but like there's urinals, there's men in there. It's
It's
gross. Like
just
I've
so
been in men's bathroom
inappropriate.
and I don't even like going into the men's bathroom. I wouldn't want my little girl going in there. Like,
Yeah, so for that father to feel comfortable to step out of his box and take his little girls into the women's bathroom just to make sure that they are comfortable themselves, props to him.
for sure. I mean, I talked to Ryan about it. I was like, if we have a little girl and I'm not there and she has to go to the bathroom, I would feel more better about you taking her into the women's bathroom. And I know a lot of girls out there will feel the same about. I've seen a lot of people like, we'll welcome you. Like if we see a dad in the women's bathroom with their little girl, like we're not going to judge you. Like we're
Like
there. Like
women's
I'll help you out.
yeah, if I'm going into the bathroom and the dad's like, "Hey, my girl needs to go potty. Do you mind?" I would be so happy to do it. Like I'm a mom,
Yeah,
and our little girls need to be protected.
yeah.
Like not that little boys don't. I take Tucker into the women's bathroom.
That's normal. I feel
I'm
like
not gonna
that's
go
so
out of my
normal.
way and let him as a 4-year old go into the men's bathroom by himself.
Yeah,
But it's normal for us women to see little boys in the bathroom and we don't even think twice about it.
yeah.
So what's the difference between a father coming in and
Literally just being there for his daughter. That's
yeah,
all he's
yeah,
doing. It would be so different if he came in there
by
by
himself?
himself or with a
That's
boy.
weird. That's weird.
I'm like, we don't need to be doing that. But like,
See, I don't support the whole like big men in women's bathrooms.
no,
I'm sorry.
it's
Like
it's just uncomfortable, and everybody has a right to their own opinion. Like I feel like a bathroom is it's a private place. Like you should feel comfortable going in there and not feeling like you're getting looked at or harassed or seen in a different way, or like I feel uncomfortable just going to bathrooms in general in public because the freaking frames are like you have those big little
you have gaps in the
holes. Are
doors.
you kidding me? I my biggest fear is someone coming up to the thing and going like
Peekaboo.
peekaboo, and I'm like, oh my god.
I see
You know, like
you.
different countries, their bathrooms are like actually enclosed, like they're
Yeah.
stalls.
Well, like not that I've gone into McDonald's a lot, but like McDonald's has like the actual like
Enclosed.
enclosed stalls,
I feel
which is
like most
nice.
places have like family bathrooms too. So I feel like what is the point
Yeah.
in like harassing this poor dad about this if like family bathrooms exist and there was no family bathroom? What is he? What do you expect
What do
him
you
to
expect
do?
him to do?
Like okay, but the guy that was harassing him and called the police was out there with this old lady in a wheelchair, and the old lady didn't say anything. And I'm like, I kind of wish the old lady in the wheelchair
Would have
said
said
something
something.
because it's like you're a woman. I don't care if you're old. I don't care if you're. I don't care.
At
Like
least
you should
stand
know
up.
what's right.
Yeah.
Like you know
Yeah.
what's right and wrong. Maybe she had to mention maybe she has something wrong. I don't know. That could be a possibility. But
Or
like,
maybe she didn't feel comfortable. It's
yeah,
okay not to feel comfortable
yeah,
also. But at least be like, okay, I don't feel comfortable. I'm
right,
gonna exit myself out of the situation
right,
because there's 2 children involved.
right. So and the children were crying. Like you got the dad
Like
on video. You're
that's
yelling at him. You're yelling at the
traumatizing.
girls. Like that's terrifying. So that was just our little news for the day. Be kind, everybody. Like you have to understand,
Help these fathers out, man.
not everybody is a married couple with kids. People
Yeah,
people
sometimes our
are apart,
like
single dad.
I came from a family that like my parents are split
Yeah,
and I'm sorry, but if my dad had to take me into the bathroom, I'd rather him take me into the women's bathroom than a man's bathroom.
100%.
At 5, 6 years old, I don't want to see a man's penis.
No, no, super
Sometimes I don't even
gross.
want to see a man's penis as at my
No,
age.
I don't like. I've
Like,
gone
come
into
on
men's
now.
bathrooms like before, if like the women's bathrooms were shut or something. I don't know, like not recently, but they're disgusting. Men's bathrooms are so gross. If
Yeah,
you're a man and you're listening to this, what are you
clean
doing in
up
there?
after yourself.
What are you doing in there? Yeah. Oh my
Learn
god.
how to aim.
The bath. Literally tired of cleaning up after all. The bathrooms downstairs at work, there was somebody like I see like twisted tea cans in there and like White Claw cans in there all the time
Like,
in the
wait,
bathroom at the first floor in the bathrooms. They're not.
really?
They're like what
Oh, they're
patients
not
use.
employed.
They're
They're
not
not
employees.
employee.
They're not
They're
employee
not
bathrooms.
employee bathrooms.
But patients will come in there and throw their cans away. I'm like, guys, it's 9 o'clock in the morning. Why are we smashing a twisted tea
Some
or White
people
Claw?
have
Half that time
addictions.
that bathroom smells like Victoria's Secret. People be taking their perfume in there, and I'm like, you know what? Fine, whatever.
Yeah.
Anywho, so we had some questions in our DMs.
Did we really?
Yes.
No way. So why didn't you even tell me this? Hid it from me.
I got them before last weekend, and we couldn't.
Sorry,
use them.
Ryan, that was loud.
Okay. So we only got a few questions in there.
Okay.
The first one is, what is the most spontaneous thing you've ever done? Off the top.
Oh fuck. Spontaneous?
Yeah. I have like a few spontaneous things.
Are we talking like as I was younger? I did one time climb into an ex-boyfriend's bathroom.
That's so spontaneous. Yeah, she climbed in her ex-boyfriend's cabinet while we were at a house party. And she was like, saw another girl's razors, and you got in there, and you're
Yeah, and
just
I was like, those
I'm
are my
just gonna
fucking
shut
razors.
myself in here, and she's just shutting the door, and I'm just like, get out of the bathroom.
I was drunk.
Oh, we were all drunk. Spontaneous thing I've ever done. Probably had sex in the bathroom at Great Wolf Lodge.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Pop off. No way.
Yeah, 100%.
I never did
I've
that.
also had sex in the movie theater before. I was like
Really?
17, yeah.
I feel
I'm too old to do that shit now. My bones hurt. My knees are giving out. Like I gotta do all as young to get the experience. Literally. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's probably. You've never done you've always just done it in a bed?
No, like I've had sex in a bush before.
See, that's spontaneous. Why was it a bush?
It
Ow.
was on the side of the road.
You know, I've been watching Naked and Afraid, and none of these people have sex, which is actually, thank God.
That's surprising, though.
Well, there's Naked and Afraid, and then there's Naked and in Love.
Really?
They have it, and it's literally Naked and Afraid, but they pair up couples to see if they'll have relationships. I haven't watched that one yet because I'm like, eh. So I've been watching Naked and Afraid, and honestly, I think I could kill a leopard any day. No. Just kidding. I cannot.
I'm like, really?
Well, they build bomas and stuff, and they keep.
I could not.
And I'm like, y'all aren't building big enough bomas, and you guys aren't covering it, and you guys are getting rained on. Like, what are you doing? But then you're in the heat of the moment. Like, if I was there in Africa, I'd be dead the first day. Like, I would not be drinking that lake water. Hell no. Anyways, okay. Second question.
Wait, my spontaneous.
You said it.
Oh yeah.
You said it. Okay.
So, guess what I found out though?
Oh.
I found out my dad listens.
Hi,
Dad.
It's okay. We found out a lot of parents listen today. So hello, all adults.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Hi. I just want to say what I did as a teenager.
It doesn't matter now.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't. You know what?
My birthday's next week. It's not gonna matter.
It's not gonna matter. And I want to say, I know what my parents did as teenagers. My dad, I remember him telling me a story when I was younger, because me and my sister, so my grandma had this wallpaper in her bathroom, and we noticed this divot, and I was moving my hand against the wall, and I'm like, there's a hole behind this wallpaper. There's a huge, I'm going to show it on screen if you guys are watching video. Big hole, okay? Huge hole. And I'm like, what the fuck? Why is there a hole here? And it was my grandma that told me, not my dad. And she's like, oh, well, your dad had to put up wallpaper because he got a girl really pissed off and she kicked a hole in the wall. And I'm like, what? That's crazy. No way. And my grandpa never knew it was covered.
Really?
That's what my grandma said. My grandma was like, yeah, grandpa doesn't know it's covered. She made my dad and his friends redo the whole bathroom because there's that big hole. They never filled it in. They just covered the whole bathroom with wallpaper. And it was during this house party, and I can't remember who told me. It might have been my grandma, it might have been my dad, but there's this huge house party they were throwing at my grandparents' house, and they broke the table. They broke the leg of the table, and I'm always wondering why this table's wobbly, because the leg was fucking broken because some bitch from my dad's high school broke it. I don't know. I wasn't there, but I know the crazy shit. I've heard stories and crazy shit that parents have done.
Yeah.
And then I understand that parents want the best for your kids, and they don't want you to make the same mistakes, but the mistakes have been made, baby.
I done
you can't keep harping on me.
Not sorry.
When I'm 25 and you can't keep going back to when I was 16, 17.
Yeah, move on.
At least I didn't get pregnant. I'm not a teen mom.
I was protected.
I have a job. I make money. I'm engaged. I have a roof over my head. I buy my own groceries. I pay for my own gas. I pay for my own food. I have 2 children, Birdie and Jinx. They're fed.
Mm-hmm.
And here we are.
Life goes on.
Life goes fucking on, and that's what that is. So,
hi, Dad. Thanks for listening.
And we love Bo's dad because Bo's dad is great, and so is Heather. We love Heather. Oh, yeah. I love your stepmom. That is the perfect type of stepmom. Can Heather be my stepmom too?
Yeah, she would take you on.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. So you're invited to all of my birthdays, and you can come to my wedding. As long as you let me eat the cake and not eat it before I get to, okay?
Don't blow my candles out.
Because I thought that's what stepmoms did. I don't know. Okay. Number 2.
Okay,
what is one childhood memory that has shaped who you are today?
Oh, that is a good
It's like one
one.
childhood experience or memory.
Experience.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I used to be really close with my dad's mom, Grandma Linda. And I would see her like every weekend when I was at dad's house. And I got to spend time with her and the horses, and she was one that I could like escape reality, I guess you could say, in a sense, like as a child.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Now that I'm older, I kind of realize like grandma's grandma's not the best person.
I feel like
um,
we notice that when we're so little, like we perceive things extremely different, and
yeah,
we think that certain things that people do are acts of love, but then you get older, and then you're still getting that it makes you feel differently, and you're like, wait,
yeah,
this isn't normal.
yeah. I feel like spending time with her definitely, probably, most likely made me the person I am, who I
Yeah,
am today. Yeah,
that's a good one.
yeah.
One childhood memory experience. I would say I think one thing I bring up a lot to people when they're like, I get told a lot that I have an old soul all the time.
Yeah.
Every time I meet somebody new or somebody older, they're like, you seem so much older
I
than
always I yeah, I always get the, really? You're only
yeah, like
26?
you're so much more mature, you like speak differently. And I think because of that is the reason because I act like that is because I was raised in the VFW
Mhm.
because with my grandma and grandpa.
Mhm.
My grandpa was like the books keeper upstairs, and I don't know if anyone's been inside of VFW. This one particular itches a part of my brain because it's very nostalgic for me.
Yeah.
And so we would go there. I would go there after school sometimes, walk from Hoquiam into the VFW from school and meet my grandma there. She would work in the kitchen, and we would make it would be for like bingo nights or pig race. Like they would have this board with like pigs or horses and like horse races, you know. And we would make food for everybody, and I would be able to go
Oh, I
serve
love
people,
that.
and like it was all old people, obviously, and they just loved having like a young person. And I was in a whole VFW, like a
Yeah.
bar. Like I wasn't in the bar; it was like sectioned off, but like there's no kids
Those kind of
inside the
those kind of
VFW.
yeah, those kind of places have like a designated like they have like the Moose Lodge. Okay, I grew up in the Moose Lodge. Um my stepdad basically runs the Moose Lodges around here now.
Right.
Um
That's weird that we have kind of like that in
yeah,
common.
like the
I never
VFW and
really
the Moose
connected
Lodge.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. Um and so like my great grandma and all them, they were like huge into the Moose Lodge as well. And at a time in, in my childhood, um Dwayne would take us every Tuesday to the Moose Lodge, and we would have Taco Tuesdays.
Oh, that's
Um,
cool.
but there's like this, like there's the bar, and then there's literally like a fence.
Yeah.
It's like metal,
Mm-hmm.
whatever, and it kind of sections from the
Yeah.
bar to the
It's
like
like it's
headquarters.
like if you go to like an old time restaurant and you go to the counter and they have like
Yeah,
the thing and the like it's like
it's like
sectioned off like that.
yeah, and it says like minors prohibited
Yeah. So
beyond this point or whatever.
um so I would go there all the time, and we would cook, and I would get to feed people, and I'd get to take their go around and gather their trash, and like my grandma used to be like, "Do you want to play bingo?" And I'm like, "I do want to play bingo." She's like, "All right, tell me how much you want to put on there." And I'm like, "Okay." So she would play it for me,
Oh,
but
I
she'd
love
give
that.
me the money for it. And
Yeah.
I think that shaped me just because it made me more soft and kind to people. And adding on to that, we used to go to the retirement home, like the old people's home up the hill. My great aunt lived there, and she had dementia, and we would go up there and see her. And I always used to ask my grandma, "Can we go stop?" And we'd get a bunch of flowers, and I would give like a rose
Oh,
to
I
all the
love
old ladies.
that.
Oh, I remember some of their faces. They're just like, "That's so
Well, they
nice."
probably didn't have
Yeah,
like,
they didn't. And so
yeah.
we would go up there, and I'd give flowers to everybody, and then I would sit with the old ladies in the room for their activities and play bingo with them. And um I just I loved being around old people. I think when I was little, it was way different. Like all the old people that I met when I was little were so kind and less
You get
grouchy.
the older people now that are just
They're
grouchy.
all of them are mean. They I have not like there's some
You
people
know
that
what
I'll
it
get a
is?
phone call and I'm like, that person was so nice.
Yeah. You know what it is? It's just like us kids now aren't going out and about and
Times are
doing those
changing.
nice things.
Well, times are changing. People that are younger than us, are there's a lot of people that aren't
Okay, I'm sorry, but the younger
Not doing well.
generation, they like
Not doing well. I
attitude issue for
attitude,
sure.
like I'm not a mom, so like not my problem, but I don't know. Some people are made to have kids, some people aren't
You
made
know
to
what I
have
did as a
kids.
mother this year or this week? Took the tablet away.
Did you guys watch any Toy Story? I haven't watched it,
I
but
haven't watched it yet.
I think you should make Tucker watch it because I've been watching a lot of videos on TikTok and like going through it, like my For You page, and like the kids will watch the new one and then they like put their tablet away and they don't want it anymore. And I'm
Oh,
like, so part of that movie, I don't know if anyone's watched it, but something about the tablet in the
I just took it
movie,
away.
good for you.
I had to.
Boys will always be boys.
The attitude and like, I mean, he didn't go through the terrible twos.
No, he's such a perfect little baby. I
I
love
mean,
him. Give him his tablet back.
he's not perfect.
I love him. He's perfect in
No,
me,
no,
okay?
you know what? I actually got really freaking
Yes.
lucky. My child is amazing. I actually like when we go in public and I see other children throwing fits and I look at my kid and he's just like la da 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 da, loves life.
Yeah. His
And
laugh. He's so cute. He
oh my
thinks
gosh,
everything's funny.
but like this last, I don't know what it is, this last 2 weeks, like the attitude has been for real. It's like terrible force.
Oh my god. He's turning 5 soon.
I know. So I like
Oh my
was like,
gosh.
no, you're gonna have attitude. iPad goes away.
Literally. I mean, that's all you can do.
So I was kind of proud of myself because I'm like,
You haven't had to do that much. Because, I mean, he's getting older. Oh my god. I can't wait until he's a teenager. I'm so excited.
I'm so scared.
I can't wait to
I'm
be the
so
fun aunt.
scared.
I got to see Addie the other day and it was really nice because I haven't seen her in a while because I had to bring her flowers. She
Mhm.
forgot them here, and she came out and she pulled little flowers from like the grass and gave it to me, and I
Oh
was
my
like,
god,
oh,
I love that.
I love being TT to every like all my friends' kids, and like obviously my life is a little different than everybody else's right now, and like I go through things of like spurts of not being able to see everybody and
Hmm.
I need time for myself. It's
That's where
self
our
care,
self care
guys.
comes
Guys,
in.
I'm sorry, I'm not a mommy yet, and I can't be a mommy to
But you
everybody.
know what? I am a mommy and I still do my self
Yeah.
care. I do my Brazilians.
Mm-hmm.
I will splurge on my
Hair,
toes and my
toes,
hair.
nails. Mm-hmm.
Like that is my self
Self
care.
care. And so as a TT, like I'll try to be there as much as I can, but
Some
some
days
days
are
I just
hard.
can't do it. I'm sorry. I really just that's just who I am right now. I feel like dogs everywhere. I feel like from the time that I've been friends with everybody that I've been friends with, we all know each other well enough to know that
We all need a break.
we all need a break. We're all going to be friends. Nothing we've all been had our ups and downs. I've talked to a lot of y'all. I stopped talking to a lot of y'all. Like it goes back and forth, but I feel like because we're all good friends, we always kind of migrate towards each other because it's comfortable for us and we all know each other very well. We know each other's secrets. We know like our hardships and what we've been through. And
I know that if I'm having a bad day, I can reach out to any of the friends that I have in my
yeah,
contacts and be like, hey, I miss you. I love you.
yeah,
And they'll text me back.
yeah.
I don't need to talk to them every day.
No. And I think that is perfectly healthy. And it's okay. Like I feel like sometimes I'll get lonely and I'm like, nobody wants to talk to me. But I don't I not everybody's thinking like that. It's my own brain thinking like that
Mhm.
because I'm not talking to everybody. They're not going to think, "Oh my god, Savannah, Savannah, Savannah." Like that's not what I think my brain tricks me sometimes because I don't have kids and like it's just me and Ryan up here by ourselves. We're not really close to many people up here. And so I just have to constantly remind myself like I have people in my corner. Like if I do want to do something, if I do feel better, like and I do want to go out, my friends will be there for me.
Yeah.
And that's why I like also being like leading into being an auntie, a TT, just having like kiddos there, especially when you're kind of feeling down, and then they just bring you little flowers and things, and it's like I don't have to deal with the tantrum, but I get the nice things from it. I love that. So,
You don't get the behind the doors.
yeah. So let's go to the last question.
Okay.
What is one boundary you need to keep in your life and an environment to remain a peaceful life?
Um, ooh, that's actually a really good one
Mm-hmm.
because as we're getting older, we're learning our boundaries. Like,
Mm-hmm.
if I'm getting treated like shit, I'm gonna pull back. Like,
Distance. Yeah.
yeah. I think I think boundary as in like distancing yourself and knowing when you are not in the wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's sometimes where you might have like a scuff with a friend or whatever, or like a significant other. Knowing when you can put your foot down and be like, no,
Yeah.
like this is my boundary. You crossed it. let's take a minute and step back.
Yeah. Like just knowing it's I guess that goes on the grounds of like communication, like just setting like you have
Yeah.
to be
Communicate
communicative
with me.
about it and setting that boundary because you could set the boundary, but are you going to tell them that you set that
Or are
boundary?
you going to keep that boundary?
Exactly. Like you can't go up and down with
You
it.
need to
Like,
keep the boundary.
mm-hmm.
Like there's no like, oh, it was okay today.
Yeah.
Like you treated me like shit. But that's okay. That's okay.
Let's start again.
Let's try again next time.
Oh,
No.
and then it goes on again. Oh, that's fine. We'll try again.
Yeah.
No,
No,
you have to hold it.
Hold your
We're all
ground.
to the point in our lives where we're like, our frontal lobes are fully developed. Your frontal lobe develops at 25, guys. I don't know about y'all, but I've noticed it. Like I'll watch certain shows that I've watched previously and I perceive it in a different way.
Okay, so I love Vampire Diaries.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Like y'all know me.
Supernatural too.
I'm a fan of Vampire Diaries. I just recently started rewatching it, and I actually see like differences that I wouldn't have seen like 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah, it's really weird, especially if you're really watching it to watch, not watching it and being on your phone and doing other things, but watching it, listen to what they're saying, the context, like what they're doing, because I feel like you can watch shows and be like, oh, why are they doing that, or like just judge it right off the rip, but like your frontal lobe develops and you're watching it and you're like,
oh, now I know why she said that.
Oh,
that way.
This connects. Hold on.
Wait, she's not being a bitch.
Wait, like this is okay. One boundary you need to keep in your life. Obviously, I'm going through that right now. It's just like going off the things like happened in the past, leaving the past. I feel like it's okay to talk about things that have happened to you and like bring up like things that have traumatized you.
It's okay to talk about it, but it's another thing to like rant on it.
To like harp on it and then create more drama on top of it. Yeah. I think that
talk about it, get over it, and move the fuck on.
Exactly.
Move the fuck on.
I think getting into it a little bit, I know some people know about it, but like I am on TikTok and sometimes I'll make videos. I don't make a lot of videos. Sometimes I'll make a video and I'll post it. I have like maybe 3 videos on TikTok. I don't ever use it, but I posted one about something I'd went through with one of my dogs. Mm-hmm. And it was really, really hard for me. And I think that I know everybody right now who is listening probably has TikTok. And you go through TikTok and you'll see people talking about narcissistic parents. You'll see people talking about how they were controlled in their life, or their parents did this, or their siblings did this, or my grandparents did this.
Okay? Or your friends.
It is not an unusual thing to go to social media and express things that you've been through in your life, because it comforts you. It comforts you. It's nice to know. I had so many people comment on that video and be like, girl,
you're right.
This is not like, this is something that I'm so sorry this happened to you, you know? And I'm not going to go into too much detail, but people know about it.
There's people out there that can be like, oh my God, I heard your story.
Thank you for saying this.
Yeah. I heard you. Like your feelings are valid.
Or just something they've been too relatable and then they think they're not alone too. It made me feel so much better knowing that I wasn't crazy like that, because sometimes people will make you feel like you're in the wrong because the way they're thinking it, and they don't want themselves to look bad. They make you feel bad
and
for
they have to be
something.
Right.
Exactly.
That's not it. That's not it in life.
And it's really hard because I really don't like conflict with people. I really try to keep it on the low, and I just want to be able to sit and have a conversation with somebody. And if like you're upset, I don't want you to lash out.
If you're upset with me, say something.
Yeah. And not immediately threaten me, not immediately like cut me off, not immediately jump to the conclusion. There's no point on threatening
anyone.
No,
like that's just going to make it
You're jumping to conclusions. You're threatening me. You're doing all this, like not saying no one would be threatening me or whatever, but you cannot jump to conclusions and immediately let your feelings
happen that way. Like
it does.
You go and you try to confront someone and it's not the way you thought it was going to go.
Right.
That happens. But to get defensive and
right off the rip,
yeah, and
without even talking to the person,
and not even hear the other person's side.
Right.
Like there are 2 stories, and there are feelings in each story.
Exactly. You can't just immediately say, "Well, I feel this way." You're not allowed to feel that way.
Yeah.
The fuck? We're 2 different brains. Our brains are made completely different.
That's like my grandmother when not the one I just talked about. The other grandma. I got lots of family. My brother and I would argue constantly, like when we were younger, and it always ended up being my fault.
Right.
And then, you know what she would say? Well, it takes 2 to argue.
No shit.
Exactly.
So why am I getting in trouble for it? So, because then you just immediately
takes
this
2.
This is another reason why Bo and I are more mature, because we always had to say, we were always told, be the bigger person, grow up.
Oh yeah, like it was
Like-
always like growing up.
I don't want to grow up sometimes.
Don't get me into that.
Sometimes I just want to be like, I hate when an adult tells
Sometimes
me
I
do
want to be
that.
the child.
Yes, because
Like
I'm
at
literally
some
like
point,
20,
when are
30
you going to
years
take
younger than you.
responsibility?
Yes, 100%. 100%.
Sorry. Wow, that got heated.
This is why it's a self-care one, because we got to jump into the boundaries and stuff. I feel like I watch this girl on TikTok, and this is what kind of the context came into about the boundaries. This girl I follow, she has a narcissistic mom, like crazy mom, and she had a brother growing up, and basically the mom always made this girl feel like crap. The brother was the golden kid. She wouldn't she like, the grandma was crazy too, like took her on this crazy road trip, would leave her alone and then like the camper for a really long time, like all this crazy shit. But the mom, like, she's been trying to cut off contact with her mom, and she's like no contact with her, and like that kind of like, I follow her, it resonates with me because she does videos like this on TikTok. She goes, it's like Tuesday or Thursday or something like that, and she drinks tea and she talks about things that has happened to her. She talks about things that are currently happening to her.
Oh my god, why isn't she on my For You page?
I'll have to send you her stuff.
I need her.
But it's really great because she smiles through it all. She's like, I just got a message from my mom. And I'm like, this is going to be a good episode. And so, because it's just like,
I hope that people say that about our podcast though.
Yeah.
Like they hear our starter and they're like, oh yeah, this is going to be a good one.
Yes.
I can sit down and grab the tea, bitches.
Sometimes I'm like, being fully transparent, sometimes I'll like listen back and I'm like, is that too much? Like, am I putting too much into it?
It's not too much.
And it's hard because like obviously I know some people are listening that I'm not necessarily.
But you gotta remember though, we started this thing as in like this is our thing, and if people are gonna listen, I'm sorry, if you're gonna listen, then fucking listen and shut the fuck up.
And we're not asking like, obviously if you want us to talk about things or you have questions for us, absolutely, but like if you're gonna judge us, then it's just not the podcast.
Then don't listen.
Yeah, it's just not the podcast.
I'm sorry.
We're not here for
bye.
We're
not here for you.
No,
we're here for us.
We're here for us. We're here for the people who want us to be here and want to hear about like life and everything happening. So but yeah, on a boundary.
And we want to hear, like, we're here to have fun.
Yeah.
We're here to laugh. We're here to reminisce about
our lives,
our
and stuff, and
stupid teenage mistakes.
I'm just excited for these videos to stay when we're older and our kids are gonna watch our
Oh my god,
videos.
Tucker's probably gonna be like, Mom,
why did you do this?
Why did you do that?
Tucker, when you're older,
when you're listening,
we were cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're
like
still
3 people said my tattoo was cool the other day.
We're still fucking cool.
We will always be cool. Okay. But yeah, so that's that. I think one thing I'm learning about boundaries right now is if I like receive a message that I don't know necessarily, it like floods me with emotion, I tuck it away for a minute, I'll sleep on it. The next day my mind is so much more clear.
Don't reply away.
Like for anybody listening that has like toxic relationship with anybody, spouse, it could be with family, children, anything.
Friend.
Take a fucking moment. You don't have to respond right away. Like, you don't have to respond at all if you don't want to.
You could open it, read it, and
me personally, I have to respond for my own peace of mind, or it's constantly sitting in my brain like, you should have said this, you should have done this, you should have done this differently. I think taking time, I always feel like I send a message too early, I sleep on it the next day, I'm like, shit. Now I know I should have said something else that would have been way more mature of me.
And unfortunately, sometimes you say things that
are just emotional.
It comes out.
It's emotional. It comes out. It's obviously what you mean, but it comes out emotional because it's in the moment.
Or it comes out in the wrong way.
Yeah. So just take your time with things.
Like I even do that with Danny sometimes. I'm like, okay, that sounded really bitchy. I'm really sorry.
Yes.
Like I did not mean to say it that way.
Yeah. To Ryan, I'll be like, I'm sorry. I'm gonna talk to you in a minute. I haven't eaten yet.
A lot of times
give me a moment.
A lot of times it's I'm hangry.
Yes. And I mean, going like with all my meds and stuff right now, I'm like going through that. I'm like really trying to eat my protein and stay on track.
Okay,
and,
but
like,
Ryan,
I get grouchy.
Props to you for hanging in there because sometimes us women can be hard to deal with.
Yeah.
Especially when we have strong personalities.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm working on that. Like I'm really working on trying not to be so
but it's
hard-headed.
Okay. Mm-hmm. It's okay.
Yeah.
Because that's what makes you.
Yeah. So okay, so I already wrote that, and I wrote down the same exact question. That's funny. I wrote down a really funny question. Do you have anything else you want to go off of your notes?
I mean, I have a whole like zodiac sign stuff, which actually comes into like you being you.
Perfect. Okay, I do want to say one question because it's the only question I wrote down
Is
that
it
I was.
funny?
It's funny. I
Because
was
we
thinking
just
about
got
it.
like we were really
I was thinking
serious
about it
back
when I was
then.
driving, and I was like,
Back
because
there, like 5 minutes earlier, we were fucking serious.
I
I
was
need
like,
some laughter.
all right, to you listening, fuck you. No, I'm just kidding.
Either
You know who you are.
listen, or
Or
don't listen.
No, shut the fuck up and sit down, okay? You're in our podcast.
Where's your
bitch.
drink? Where's your drink? Where's your joint? Cigarette? Whatever. Grab it and sit down and listen.
Yes.
Okay.
So off, I wrote stupid cues. Okay, this is the only thing. I was driving home. I was so mad yesterday. I was so mad. It took me an hour and a half
Yeah,
to get home.
I texted her and I said, "Oh my god, I just had the best, hardest fucking hour of a nap. It was so
And
amazing."
I had just gotten home. Like, just gotten home after sitting in traffic. And she's like, oh my God. I'm like, fuck you, honestly.
Okay, but then I took that nap, but then it came back with a vengeance because I didn't fucking sleep last night.
Good.
Not only was my stomach bothering me, thank you GLP-1, but then I like could not sleep because I took that nap.
Yeah, so on my way, on the freeway, there was a cop, and I'm like, okay, so you know that curve on the freeway, like going past exit 104, and it like slows you all the way down from 60 to 45.
Yeah, it's really
Stupid
fucking annoying.
fucking curve. Okay, everybody's on their brakes because there's a police officer, there's a cop right in the fast lane, and so everybody's like, and
why are people so scared of cops?
Literally.
So my fucking speed limit.
So my question was, do you think that cops speed? Like, do they say, "OMG, get out of the way"? Because, like, you know, you're driving, you're like, get out of my way. I was seeing this guy, the cop drive, and he's just like on this guy's ass because the guy's going so slow. And I'm just sitting here thinking, is the cop mad?
He was going slow because the cop was behind him.
Yes. And, you know, I always do like 5 or 8 over because I remember one time I got pulled over and the guy was like, if you were doing 1 more, I would have given you a ticket. And I said, oh. So you're not going to give me a ticket if I'm doing 8 over the speed limit. So I always set my cruise control for 8 over, and every time I pass cops, nothing. So I always have it on cruise control. If you're a cop and you're listening to this, no, you didn't. And so I want to know another question for cops if you're listening. Do you feel that way? Like if you're behind somebody and they're like, "Oh my God, there's a cop behind me."
But when you're driving your own car, do you speed?
Do you speed? Do you tap your phone?
And then when you get pulled over, do you pull out your badge?
Right. You're like, actually, I'm on the job, bitch. Probably not.
They probably.
I mean, same people are like when they come into Jack in the Box, they're like, I used to work here. Okay.
My favorite now though is when we get the patients that are like,
I'm a nurse.
Yeah, I'm a nurse. And I'm like,
you're 80. You were a nurse back in 1934. Okay, I get it.
Things change.
Like,
but also, like, okay, tell me what I'm doing good in my job. Like, if you're a nurse, what am I doing good?
Yeah, literally.
I don't want to know what I'm doing bad.
So, yeah, if you're a cop, let us know. I'm really curious to see if, like, you guys get infuriated, like, with people driving super slow. Like doing the speed limit. Like, do you get mad if somebody's doing 60, the speed limit, and you're behind them and you're not in a hurry to get anywhere, but you're like, shit, can you do at least 65? Like, yeah. Get out of the way.
And then if so, can you just pull those guys over? So
yeah, get them out of our way. Because I'm sick and tired of like somebody pulling, if there's like an accident and it's out of the way, it's off the side of the road, and people are just slowing down so they can look. You're causing traffic.
I'm nosy though.
This is not the zoo.
I want to know what happened.
I know, but like you're causing traffic. Are you causing traffic though? I bet you are the one causing traffic. You're like, oh my God, look. Oh my God, they killed an armadillo. Look. Oh my God, Tucker, look.
No, I go, oh, Tuck, did you see the cop car?
And they're going to get you.
Look, there's a wee-woo. And then
Tuck will go, me, they're going to get you.
Mommy, there's an ambulance.
I love that. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that was my stupid fucking question for the day. Okay, we want to get into a little bit of Zodiac.
Yeah, actually,
I totally forgot
found
we were
some
doing
interesting stuff. Like, oh, guys, I wrote notes down.
Finally, not on her freaking phone. I used my
notepad.
Not on her freaking phone.
Yeah, well, sometimes it's just easier as a mom to be like, oh yeah, I'll put that on my phone right here and there. Okay. Should we go off of July and then August?
Sure.
because you know my birthday's next week.
Yes, it is. Oh my
I'm
God.
gonna be 27, guys.
I have a gift idea for you, but I don't get paid until after your birthday, so you're getting
That's
a late
okay.
gift.
That's okay. I don't even need a gift.
Yes, you
No,
do.
I don't fucking need a gift.
Yeah, you do. I already have it in mind. It's already planned. I'm just waiting for the paycheck,
That's
guys.
fine. That's fine. I'll survive. Okay, so July, my zodiac sign is Cancer,
Hmm.
which is crab.
Oh,
Mhm.
nice.
It's also when you look at the sign, like when you look at the sign, it actually looks like 69.
Oh, does it really?
Yeah.
You're like, I've never done that before. No.
Okay, sorry, Dad.
At least you don't listen to playlists.
Okay, Dad, I have to call you out. I love you, but
we've already talked about this in a pod, I think.
No, we didn't.
We
sure? Skipped it. I was like, no, I can't talk about it yet. It's still too new, but we're months now. Dad, I don't know if you noticed, but your sex playlist, wowzers.
Top tier.
Wowzers. I think I need you to make me one.
Stop it.
I'm just kidding. Please don't.
Just send me the same one. It's fine. Okay.
And also,
Jesus Christ.
What?
I don't have one made. You don't got to go through a whole new, like, what song should I put in here for my daughter's friends? You know what? You could probably start a business making like mixtapes for people. I would buy a mixtape. 100% buy a mixtape.
Okay, but he probably didn't even realize that it was playing.
Probably not.
But I was so tired and I was like, what the fuck is this?
Oh my gosh. You're just like, am I in another fucking dimension? Like, what is actually going on?
Oh my God. I love him though. My dad and I are so open. It's probably disgusting to others, but literally, like, I can tell my dad anything or ask him any questions and he'll be like strictly honest with me.
I love that.
Which is probably good sometimes, but
I mean, I don't have relationship like that with my parents. I'm not really open like that, but I do have a relationship that like with my aunt or like my people that I am close with. I think it's nice. I think it would be nice if I had parents like that where I could be super open and honest.
Well, come on over.
Yeah, and just hang out with your family. I mean, your family is so honest.
My family is scary.
That's why we blend so well. I feel like our family, like me into your family.
Yeah,
I get along with all of them because I know like they're not going to take anything personal. We're very lighthearted and
yeah.
And if something were to ever happen to me, like
if we need to be serious,
we'd be serious, 100%. Yeah. And if something happened to me and I needed to beat someone up, your dad would probably be the one to do it. Oh yeah, I'd be like, "Can you get your dad, please? Beat him up."
Call Dad. Where's Dad at? Dustin, where you at? Okay. Anyways, so I wrote down Cancer crab is symbol ruled by the moon. Okay. So in other words, empathy, fierce loyalty, and deep dedication to their home and family.
Oh, okay, that
Which
makes
I can kind of see that in me. Yeah. The element is water.
Okay.
Ruling body is water. And modality is cardinal.
What does that mean, cardinal?
It was more of like I tried to look it up, but it just kept giving me like
more words that you don't understand.
Yeah.
I hate that.
But
I need a dictionary, guys. God damn it.
But cardinal is like a bird, isn't it? Wow, I just probably sounded really stupid right there.
I want to say yes, but like also it must mean something.
Yeah, I think it's more like
cordial.
Yeah, like loyalty, dedication.
Okay, because like birds are loyal.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, my strengths. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Highly intuitive, protective, deeply empathetic, devoted to loved ones.
I think you're empathetic. I don't think you're super I don't think you're.
I can have a moment where I'm like, okay, I don't feel sorry.
Exactly, because you're right with your thoughts. You're not going to feel sorry for everybody.
Sorry. I also say sorry a lot.
Yeah. Even when you don't feel sorry. Like just to make the other person feel better.
Yeah.
I guess that's
also like that's my job.
Yeah, that is. You're a caregiver.
Yeah. My weakness: overly sensitive, moody, and prone to use shell to hide or protect, or project passive aggressiveness when hurt.
That's true, which we're learning from. which we're doing well on. Which you're doing well on.
I try to. Um, love. So what I love is home cooked meals, sentimental items, creating safe and comfortable environment where I can relax. Which
Yeah,
actually I
yeah,
do that. Yeah,
you do.
yeah.
You're kind of like off from everybody and having your own little.
A little book.
Yeah,
Yeah. My dislikes, conflict. Yeah.
yeah.
Change in established routine and cold dismissive interactions.
Yeah. Wow, that's a good one.
Yeah, I was like writing that down and I was like,
People
oh
who
my
don't believe
God.
in zodiacs, I feel like is, I mean, maybe they just don't resonate, but like I feel like every time I read a zodiac and it's my zodiac, I'm like, that's literally what I'm going through in this exact moment.
Yeah. Like you have those little notes that pop up.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but I'm seeing angel numbers. I've been seeing angel numbers every single day for the last few weeks,
Okay, so
months.
mine was angel number. So my Cancer lucky numbers are 2, 7, 11, and 20,
Mm,
which is emotional balance, higher awareness, and nurturing energy. Okay. My angel number is 222, which
okay.
I didn't know. I didn't know that.
There's like a certain map for angel numbers too.
Yeah. Opening up to love frequency and manifesting emotional stability.
Nice. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. Okay, what
I
do
have
you
my angel
think your
numbers.
angel numbers are?
Well, my personal angel numbers is 444.
Okay.
My angel numbers, I don't know, maybe like the number 3. I see the number 8 a lot. I always see the 333. I always see 1111 and 444. I think 18 has always been my number, so 8 and like ones have always been my number.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they said Leo lucky number was 159, but I also found 1, 3, 10, and 19, which means ambition, creativity, and leadership.
I've always had the leadership because I'm a Leo. I'm born in August. I'm a Leo.
Yeah.
I've always wanted, like, I like to lead. I'm trying to step back from it more because I'm like, I really just don't have the energy in me anymore to like want to be the leader, especially like if I'm going to be the leader of anything, it's going to be my own fucking business. Like,
Okay, but
I really just, ugh.
that like leads me into yours.
Okay.
Okay. So you're a Leo. Your symbol is lion.
Mm-hmm.
Ruled by the sun.
Yes.
Do you know that?
Yes, I have my sun tat, my moon tat.
Yeah. Let's see. It says confidence, natural leadership, magnetic, fiery personality. Okay.
Yeah.
Your element is fire, and your ruling planet is the sun, and modality is fixed. So it said that your strengths were courageous, creative, generous, and loyal, which is probably why we're so close.
Yeah.
Natural leaders who inspire others around them.
I try.
Yeah, but you lead a lot.
I like to lead. I don't know. I'm Norwegian as well, and I feel like I have Viking blood, and I like to be leader. I like to be like, I don't want to. I don't know. Before I met Ryan, I did everything for myself. Like I want to do. I want to do me. I want to be in charge of things. I want people to listen to me. I want, like, even in high school, I wanted to lead things. Like that's my shit.
I found. Let's see. Your strengths. Did we say that already? No. Strengths were courageous, creative, generous, and loyal. Oh no, we did do strengths. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Weakness. Occasionally being arrogant. I don't
think I'm arrogant. I think I doubt myself a lot more than not.
I wrote that down and I was like, I don't think that's her.
Mm-hmm.
Stubborn.
I am very stubborn.
I don't see self-centered in you though.
No, I don't think so. I feel like maybe before my 20s, I could see arrogant and like self-centered,
like in your teens.
In my teen, making me feel like, you know, I'm on top of the world. Like I can do whatever I want.
Yeah.
But I was also a teenager, so
yeah, which comes with teenage stuff. Can struggle when they feel ignored or unappreciated.
Yes, absolutely. It's a big thing. I think
we talk about that a lot though.
Oh yeah, and things are getting better, especially like I notice a lot more. I'm really trying to pay attention to what people do for me. Like Ryan made me a really beautiful bouquet for my bridal shower.
Oh my God, it was so pretty, guys.
Handpicked
she
all of them.
It, so go look. But oh my God,
handpicked all of the flowers. Amazing. Like got the vase, handpicked all of the flowers, and then made it, like put
Like,
it
put it
all
together.
together. And I'm like,
What a fucking man.
what? Like,
What a man.
what the fuck? I'm like,
Ryan, yes.
we love to see it. We love to see it. I'm so,
Like,
it's still on my counter.
My heart flooded for you.
I
Because I was like,
know.
oh my God, what a sweet guy.
It was a really, really nice gesture and made me feel appreciated. And it's like, okay, see, if he wanted to, he would. And
Exactly.
everybody needs to kind of see that. So.
Exactly. Love, center of attention, recognition, and praise. I don't really see center of attention for you, but
No.
whatever. Creative projects, spending time with loved ones.
Yes.
Your dislikes, rudeness.
I love when people are rude to me. Please be rude to me.
At least pull my hair.
I already get enough of that. That's fine.
Feeling ignored.
Yeah.
Boredom and routine. Do you like routines?
No, honestly, I like when things have like a different change to every day. I feel like when I'm in a routine and then you change it on me and I'm like, why are you doing this? Yeah. I would rather have like, everybody's going to be different, but you're going to know how to do everything. And like one day you're going to be doing this, but the next day you're going to be doing something else. But at least it's part of my job.
And you don't get bored.
Yes. Yeah. And I don't get bored. But when I'm in a constant, like what I do now, it's fine. Sometimes it changes, but at least it doesn't change on me drastically in the middle of it, you know?
Taking orders.
I'd rather be giving them, but I can take orders.
Disloyalty and betrayal.
That's one of my dislikes.
Yeah.
Yeah, disloyalty
I feel like
and betrayal.
That's a lot of people, though.
Obviously, nobody wants to be betrayed or. So I've been watching Love Island, which we're not really going to talk about Love Island, but.
You know, I thought about starting to watch it, but then I'm really into my Vampire Diaries.
I watched it before 25, and I'm like, this is like a little. I didn't want to be the person who'd watch one, and that's my full opinion is on one season. Mm-hmm. I've watched. I think this is the third one I've watched. This is the new season I'm watching right now, and the previous ones I watched before I was 25. Completely different flip. Okay, I'm watching it now, and I just want to say, like,
have you gone back though to the other seasons?
No, I mean, I don't want to go back to the other seasons because the amount of grotesque shit that happens. Yeah. I'm like, oh my God, I cannot keep. I skip through a lot of parts. Okay, I really like to watch the parts where makes me sit there and I'm like, God, why aren't you just communicating this? Like, this should not just be this hard. Like, you're being way too afraid of saying how you're feeling, and then you're gonna get hurt in the end. Like, in this situation, okay, it's hard to think about because none of us are in this situation, like going to a fucking island and meeting all these people, right?
I couldn't.
But you get coupled up and you're with this couple, you're sleeping in a bed with this couple, but obviously you get changed couples like every once in a while, not the whole entire season, but let's say me and this couple gets together right off the rip. We're 3 weeks in. Okay. We've been together the entire time. And, we haven't explored anybody else. We're not dating, but we haven't gotten to talk to many people because we feel like we're stuck. But we don't want to like drift apart because we like each other. You're allowed to go talk to people, but you don't need to make out with every single person you talk to. That's one thing with the season that's pissing me off.
That's how herpes get spread.
I'm like, guys, well, they test everybody before they come in.
Oh, they do?
Yeah. Well, they definitely have to. Definitely have to test. But everybody's making out with everybody. I'm like, whoa. Why are we watching an orgy right now? This is intense. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Not into this.
You don't need to kiss everybody. Like, if I'm 3 weeks in with somebody and I'm like, you can have a respectful conversation with somebody, get to know them, chat it up, flirt, and be like, come back to your couple and be like, we had a great conversation. I'm going to keep exploring it, but just letting you know, like, me and you are still good. You don't need to lie to that person. You don't need to be like, we're still good, but then go to the camera and be like, I'm getting bored. Then tell them. I don't understand.
Like, why are you in the game? Like, why are you in the game doing it? You're doing it wrong.
You're doing it. You're not. And the fact that you guys are probably, the people that are in it have probably watched seasons before and you're not taking any notes. Don't do what these people did. Do what these people did because they won and they're doing well with each other. Or not everybody wins. Not everybody who does win are in a couple anymore. But it's like, if y'all just fucking communicated, it would work so fucking well. If y'all just sit the fuck down and talk and listen and not yell.
You have to communicate in a relationship?
Absolutely.
What?
Insane, right? I feel like in order to be on the show, you have to be 25 and older because they have 22-year-olds and like younger ones. I feel like your frontal lobes need to be developed before you go on the show.
I feel like that's for all those kind of shows. Like,
Definitely. Like you're just making rash decisions like right off the rip. And then when you're going to look back and you're like, why did I do that on national television? I don't know why you fucked him on national
there was a
television. Like, whoa, I don't know. In front of cameras and everything.
there was a show that I watched. I can't remember the name of it, and some people probably have watched it. Where they don't know the age.
Oh, Age of Attraction. I watched that.
Yes, you watched that?
Yes.
I think that was actually kind of cool.
It was cool. I liked it because they didn't, I guess it's a little bit about looks because you can't really tell what their age was. It was actually kind of hard to figure out how old these people were.
Yeah, because some women were like in their 45,
50s. There was a
50s, and
50-year-old that got coupled up with a 28-year-old
yeah,
or 26 or
yeah.
something.
And then she actually ended up like, did they? No, they
They
got
ended
together.
up they ended up giving each other the promise rings to like see how things
Move
would
on.
go, but she didn't want to tell her kids his age because
Yeah,
the kids were
which
the same age.
yeah, which is kind of like stupid. Like you know that you're going into this, you know what you're signing up for.
Exactly. So my thought
Be
on that
prepared. Like be prepared. Like
to
that's
like
gonna happen.
yes, because you're going on Age of Attraction. Like what?
Yeah.
My thought on that, particularly a 50 something year old dating a 20 something year old, and some people were really upset she didn't tell her kids. And her kids came out and was like, as long as she's happy,
Yeah.
like it's
Yeah.
fine. We obviously, of course, they would probably want to know, but like at the end of the day,
It's her life.
men do it all the time.
Yeah, what
Men
is
do
the
it
difference?
all
What is
of the time.
what is the difference between a woman dating a younger man?
And a man dating a younger woman. The 60-year-old man dating that 20-year-old,
Yeah.
and they try to. I
And
think
she
they
was like,
actually.
"You're like my grandpa."
Yeah, and I think they actually made it. They're back together again.
Are they?
I think so. But she wanted to be celibate, and he was like, there was like a disconnect because he's older, and he's
Okay,
like,
and I
what?
really wanted to like fucking hit her because she was teasing that man.
I'm like, what are we doing?
She was teasing that
I
man.
know. I'm just like, if you're gonna say one thing, again on the boundary thing, if you're gonna say one thing, you need to stick to it. You can't be like
Yeah.
dipping your toes in and keep
Oh,
like.
I don't want to have sex with you.
I'm gonna
I
set
wanna
my
be celibate,
boundaries,
but
if you don't respect my boundaries, you get upset.
but I'm gonna definitely turn you on in the middle of the night and not
Yeah.
expect you to do anything about it.
Exactly. So it's like,
No, if I'm
what the
turning my
fuck?
man on, I'm turning him on, and things
You
are
can't
going.
tease him. It's the same thing if the guy did it to you, and like, I don't know.
You'd be pissed if your man teased you.
Seriously, that's a hard one to get on, but
Although sometimes I like to be teased.
it makes it fun. But you got to give it in, and that's why if you're not going to give it in,
hotter later.
yeah. And you have a choice to do whatever you want, but like you can't always only think about your feelings and things. If you're going to involve another person, you can't just think about yourself anymore. I mean, that's something you really have to.
Or if you're going to involve someone else with children.
Oh my God, yeah. He didn't even tell her he had kids.
Yeah,
when she said yes to the promise ring.
And then of course we saw that he was talking about children away from her, and I'm like, bro, just tell her.
Yeah.
Just tell her.
Just say it. Like, what you're gonna say it later on, and she's gonna be pissed the fuck off.
Also, I'm sorry, but he gave father energy.
Yes, he did.
So
I did not know he was 60. He did look old, though. He did look old, not gonna lie.
He did, but I mean, he looked nice for his age. But like, he gave father energy. Mm-hmm. So how did you not expect him to not have children?
Especially at that age. How did you not? Because he at that time he told her. I don't know exactly when he told her he had kids. I think it was after she took the ring and like when they met everybody, and then he told that he had kids.
Oh yeah, because some of the cast knew that he had kids,
and they were like, "You didn't say anything," like, and he was just trying to brush it off like it wasn't a big deal. I'm sorry, that's a big deal.
That's a big deal,
especially when you're on TV in front of all these people. Like, obviously, I can't relate. I've never been on like national TV or something.
Yeah, like but this, also, like we've said this multiple times. Production, they try to make they
always stir the pot. I heard, like, I saw that on Love Island too. Some people were saying like they would pull them aside and be like, no, you gotta do this, you gotta do this, you gotta do this for the show. They just removed somebody off Love Island. They did it last season too for they bring a girl on and then shit comes up from their past about them being racist, and then Love Island has to take them out because they're being racist, and so
in a diverse show.
Well, she got on and so they did a challenge where she would it was like a heart rate challenge, and she got in front of everybody. She was kissing everybody except for the 3 black men that was sitting there. All 3 of the black men, she did not kiss. She wouldn't even let them touch her, but she let all the white guys do it. And then that racial thing came up. And then it's fine. You don't have to let people touch you, but if you're going to be racist about it, that's where it gets weird. And then that whole thing comes out about her saying something. I don't know what it was, so I'm not going to comment that I know what it was because I don't know what it was. But they removed her from the thing, and I'm like, that makes sense because she did that, that thing came out, and they're like, Love Island's like, oh shit, get her out of
Yeah, we're
here.
out.
The
We're
Love
done.
Island creator died like last week during filming. Like he like died. He's like 38 or something. Yeah, isn't that crazy?
That's
He died
nuts.
like wherever they are right now. Like
They're
died.
like, R.I.P.
R.I.P.
We gotta move on.
We gotta move on. Yikes! Rest in peace. I don't even know your name. Anyways,
R.I.P. Rich guy.
R.I.P. Rich guy. I want to go to Fiji. Oh my god, I really want to be like, if I ever got the chance, it would be so fucking cool to be on. I don't know if you ever watched it. It's called The Circle. It's on
I
Netflix.
think I started it and then I didn't.
They're
Like,
the last
I
one
think
they just
I
posted
don't
was good,
know.
and it was
Maybe
these
I need to
two
start
twin
it.
brothers from New York, and you could make a profile, and you can either be a catfish and be somebody else or yourself. And they came in as Gianna, which was the twin brothers' girlfriend, and so they were playing a girl the entire time, like from New York, and they fucking won the whole thing. But like you meet, nobody knows. You guys all talk through like a TV. You guys do challenges and do all this stuff. And at the end, at the finales, if you don't get blocked at the finale, you meet everybody, and you're like, "Who are you? Oh shit, that's you!" I think that would be so much fucking fun to be on the circle.
Have you ever catfished someone?
No, have you?
No. I'm I'm too stupid.
No, you're
I,
not.
I would give myself up.
I don't think I've ever catfished. I just don't. I don't know. I don't think I've ever really gotten into it like that to need to catfish
I'm
somebody.
too honest
Mm-hmm.
about myself.
Um. Anyways, we have questions that we did a few weeks ago,
Oh yeah, I need to
and
pull those up.
we never got through them all.
Remember the questions that we were like, oh yeah, we'll try doing every episode.
Yes,
You
and we
know,
just haven't
things
been able to.
happen.
So we
Things
answered 3
happen.
of them last time. I think we should do. I'll just pick random numbers. We can do 1, 5, and 15.
Okay, hold on, I gotta get to them.
Okay. While you're doing that, I'll go first.
Okay.
Okay. 1. What's your favorite childhood memory? My notes I put down, I would say playing games outside with my friends and my brother and his friends when we were kids. We'd play flashlight tag, capture the flag. Sometimes we'd even ghost hunt in my grandma's house. We'll take like a candle and we'll be like, "Is anybody in here?" And then my brother's friend would make
Okay, does
something and I'd
anyone want
be
to
so
take us
scared.
ghost hunting? I
Oh
really
my
want
god,
to
yes,
go.
we want to go ghost hunting so bad.
Someone please sign
We
up
want
to
to go.
take us.
We want to go. Like, if you guys think we should go ghost hunting and record, that would be so much fun. Okay.
I would probably shit myself, but like
an actual cool, like not an abandoned, like destroyed, disgusting building. Like I
yeah,
want to go to like an actual haunted, like knowing place that is haunted.
yeah, I do too. But I think like
We need a group. Can't
okay,
go alone.
Liz, if you're listening,
Yeah, we're not.
but also like someone better hold my hand because I'm sweating just thinking about it.
But yeah, that was my favorite childhood memory. Is just going out. We would hide in the tree, and like I used to climb trees, and we would hide. Like, it would be pitch black in Hoquiam, and we'd be playing flashlight tag. It was so much fun. So yeah, that was one of my favorites.
My favorite childhood memories are camping with the family. We do it now, and I love being able to watch Tucker like make those memories
Oh
like
yeah,
I did. You know, obviously at 4 years old, he's probably not gonna remember because I don't remember my
not when I was that young.
fours. But
He'll still have them when he's 5 and 6 and 7.
yeah, like it's a yearly like
Yeah.
you know you guys got engaged at like our
Campsite. Yeah. Our
like
spot.
yeah I and looking back now like you don't realize those memories that you're making actually make an impact in your life later on.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
those memories are the things that you go and you're like, okay, I want my child to experience this. And then wait, I want to do this every year.
Yes.
And we do. We do it
Yeah.
every year.
That's the
But
one thing I
like
look forward to every year is camping,
yeah,
especially when I was a kid. I loved going camping as a kid. That's one of my favorite memories,
my
as well as
favorite
going camping.
like as an adult now of doing the things that I did as a kid, but actually being able to do it and enjoy it and like
Yes.
not complain
worry
about it.
Not complain about it. You get to do it on your own time.
Yeah,
Yeah, I really enjoy that too.
traditions.
Who's your number 5? Who's your favorite person to spend time with, and what do you do together? Mine was when my
I better
grandma.
be in that. No, just kidding.
I
Go ahead.
wrote this weeks ago. My favorite person when my grandma was alive was her. I love spending time with her and going out to eat lunch with her and going shopping and getting coffee. And we
Yeah.
used to love going to Ross, and I would hold her hand going inside the
Oh
store.
my gosh.
And she used to buy me clothes, and we'd get coffee and like lunch or whatever. And then now obviously she's no longer with us. It's been Ryan. I love spending time with Ryan. I think um it doesn't really matter what we do together. It's just we have a really good time spending time together. He reminds me a lot of my grandma, which I really it's very comforting. It doesn't I don't know. It's hard to think about what life was like without Ryan. It's like weird to think
It's
about
weird to
it.
think about it now. Like even as me,
Hmm.
like him being, in our group,
Yeah, it's
it's
like
weird.
wait,
It's weird to think like what we used to do. I don't even think about it anymore because like Ryan's just in our
he's
family.
he's there all the time. He always, he blends so well with your family too. He loves your family. He loves Auntie's dogs, and he always talks. He misses Zeus,
Oh yeah,
and
we all miss Zeus.
he's like, oh, I love that Auntie's kids aren't shits, and I'm like, I know, right? Like he doesn't really like kids, but he likes the kids that I'm around because I'm like,
And he gives them so much shit,
yeah,
like
they could
Carter
take
and
it
Mimi, and they just dish it back.
exactly,
But
and
that's
that's
because like we all do that.
we all do it, and so he blends really well, and so that's I just think we always have the best time together, and he's one of my favorite people to be with. So
Yeah, I would have to say Danny and Tuck.
hmm
Like, um, like I spoke about Danny and I's hardships last. I think it was last episode. Danny and I did go through a patch where like I didn't want to spend time with him. That was like of all the years that Danny and I've been together. Um,
you just wanted some
I
space.
wanted space and I took that space, and now that like we're doing so much better, and um I love being able to take our Sundays and just have family time, like being able to go out and do things with Tucker or even just stay home and watch our show.
Yeah, family
But
time.
it's like that comforting, like, oh my god, I'm an adult and I can do what I want.
Yeah, I can't wait until me and Ryan have a kid and like get to experience that. I think that's it's something about growing up and like realizing, oh my god, I can't wait to have that.
You
Like
know,
I haven't gotten to do that yet.
my favorite part is Danny and I sitting on the couch and Tucker does something fucking hilarious and we both get to sit there and laugh about it.
Yes,
Like
and
it's not something that like okay, so I grew up and you did too of a split family. Like
mhm.
my parents weren't together. And I don't think there was ever a time where my parents sat together and like experienced something that I did as a kid together.
Together and not hate each other
And
while
like
doing it.
they might have,
Yeah,
but that's not something that I remember.
yeah.
And so for me to look back and be like, okay, now I can actually sit on the couch and enjoy those
And you
moments
get
with
to do that.
you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't remember like any good moments with my parents when they were together. I honestly I don't. I remember
My
sleeping
parents
in
did
between them sometimes when I was really little, but that's
Yeah,
it.
my parents did good like when I was a kid to do like birthdays together. But then as I grew up, got older and to like where I could make my own decisions and
Mhm.
like 12 and up, my parents didn't really talk to each other.
No.
I did all the communicating, and um it
That's
might
so
not have been
hard.
like the healthiest,
No.
cuz um my parents they just didn't communicate. And
Mhm.
so
We were the ones
um
communicating for them, which is
yeah,
so fucking hard.
which I look back and I'm like, I wouldn't want that for Tucker.
And to any parents listening to this, if you're a single mom, single dad, don't do that to your kids. Don't put them in the middle. You just need to
It's
like
not fair.
stand on business. You were the one who dished them out. You deal with their mama, you deal with their papa. Okay?
Yeah.
You don't make them do it. Don't make them be the parent. Don't make them be the one that's responsible for the mom's and dad's feelings. Like you need to do that for your child. Like even if, like it's hard.
I
I
mean,
understand that communicating is hard, but it's like at some point you have to realize you have to put your differences aside
I
for your
get like
kid.
at age 16 when I was able to drive myself.
Mhm.
That was one thing.
Right. Because I mean, your parents at that age, like, I mean, if it's something happened, like,
My parents were there.
right. But let's say if you got in an accident, like when you were in high school, you got in an accident, and who would be called first? Did that parent call the other parent?
Yeah, I believe so. But I always called my dad first.
See, that's different for me because when I was rushed to the hospital. So when I was rushed to the hospital, my dad didn't even say anything to my mom, and he did that all the time. Like I would
Which is
talk
that
to my
just great?
it
That's
is
just
crazy.
crazy.
It's crazy. And I I mean, I talked to my mom about a lot of stuff now, and she's like, I didn't know about that, or I didn't know of this. And it's hard because it's like I was the one communicating between the both of them, but I wasn't allowed to communicate with her. And you're as an adult now, me as an adult now, I why would I do that to a kid?
Yeah.
That is it's so stupid. I why you can't trust a kid to go outside and drive a car. You can't trust a kid to go outside and go to the grocery store and walk down the road.
Well, I'm
Why are you
sorry.
trusting my kid to go do something to handle parent business?
Yeah, yeah. I like at the age of 13 and up, I think it was okay for me because I never was that kid that would twist words for
The
parents.
story,
Like,
yeah.
I know there's kids out there that are like, well, mom said this or well, dad said this.
Hmm.
But I don't think I ever like maybe once or twice to my parents, but there was never a time, and it was probably like stupid shit. It was
Hmm.
nothing like serious. Um, but like in points of like if there was an emergency, my parents communicated. Now,
Now, no, there's no
no,
reason to communicate now.
there's no reason. I'm an adult.
Yeah, so I mean, if you guys are single parents and you're doing your best, do what you can, but just make sure that you're not putting the
Just
kids in the middle of it.
remember, yeah, just remember that kids need to be kids.
Kids need to be kids, and I think, all they want to do is kids are so innocent, and you have to let them have their innocence, because obviously we all don't want to be adults and we want to have fun and do all kinds of stuff, but we have responsibility now. Wouldn't you want your kid to like live as innocent as possible, as much as they can, until they have to get to where we're at today?
Yeah, as a mom
So
now, like that's what I want.
yeah, I just want the kids to have fun and have really great stories like we get to tell. I mean, not all of our stories are great,
I'm sorry,
but
but like if Daddy and I were to ever split, hopefully not.
mm,
Like we have gone through some shit.
mm,
Like I think if we were to split, we'd split. Um, but like I would just hope that we as, adults would be
parents
able
together.
and parents
Hmm.
could have the baseball games and do all the things together. I see
Take
those
a
pictures.
lesson from Bunny and Jelly.
Yeah. Or I see those pictures all the time where the little cute pictures, which I don't aspire to be because I want to have, a relationship with my significant
Yes.
other, but where it's like the pictures of the jerseys and it's like mom and stepdad and then like dad and
And they're
stepmom and
all
the
good.
child in the middle.
Yeah.
Like I love that.
Not everything has to be a fight.
Aspire to be that kind
Yeah.
of relationship rather than hating each other.
Yeah. Not everything has to be a
Put the
fight.
kids first.
And you don't have to talk shit about your exes all the time, or like even if like you
Oh
feel
my
like
god,
you were
please don't do
hurt.
it in front of your child
Yeah,
either.
like even if you feel like you were
That's
hurt, your
disgusting.
kids probably feel a different way. Your kids probably felt like that one person you had in their life
I'm
was
sorry,
so
that
good.
parent is always going to be their parent.
Hmm.
Like,
May not always be your baby. I mean, it'll always be your baby daddy. Will never, probably won't always be your husband or your boyfriend, but it'll
exactly.
always be your daughter or your son's father or mother.
And have respect for that.
Always going to be there, and they're always going to be a part of your life no matter what. And obviously, not all of them are good. We're not saying all exes are great.
No.
Sometimes they're real shitty,
Or
but it
sometimes.
just kind of it shows to people how you can handle yourself in the situation, and like what you're going to
Exactly.
do, and not cause like dramatic situations.
I mean, I don't want to say be the bigger person.
But when you're mature, like when you know in yourself that you're to a point where you're mature, and like what's right and wrong, but you're going to handle it the best way possible for your children. That's
Yeah.
all you got to do. I mean,
Yeah.
we're all human. We all make mistakes, and like things happen, and obviously our lives were
Not everyone
somewhat
is perfect.
similar and somewhat different, and we can come to say that we just want to give the best advice possible to you guys. We don't want to tell you what to do, but we just want everybody to
Yeah, and if you
be
think you're
happy.
wrong, you can have that opinion and you can most definitely tell us. Like,
Yeah.
You can be honest with us and be like, I think you're wrong in this situation.
Tell us why. Let's have a conversation about it without you getting upset. I put that in our last podcast. I was like, just giving our thoughts, no need to be mad, like, or something. It was nice. Like, I don't know if you guys actually read our descriptions or not, but it was like just our opinions, but you can have yours too, and that's all it is.
Yeah,
like,
feel free to have yours. Actually, come and talk to us about your opinions.
Yeah.
We want.
I want like some bounce ideas back and forth. I don't know
Yeah.
if you've ever watched Dean Withers. He's like politics and stuff on TikTok. So he's I'm not going to say names of like liberals and Democrats because I'm not really. Anyways, he's
Me neither, I don't
against
watch that
he's
shit.
against Trump. So he debates people, but he does it very respectfully, and he's
I like that.
extremely smart. And so if you say something to him, he has the facts, and he's not mean about it, but he's just like, this is why you're wrong. Let me educate you a little bit, and then if the other person comes back with more educated thought, he'll give it back. And it's like, it doesn't need to be heated. It's just so good. The communication's so good, and I love watching it. So
Yeah, sometimes I hate having heated conversations. Sometimes they need to be done.
yeah, it doesn't need to be heated. Like, can we just talk about it? And if
be
we
an
don't,
adult,
like,
it's
so stressful. And I hope that this podcast is a good listen for you guys.
I hope this podcast is part of your self-care.
Yes. Just
Like,
take care of yourself. Don't let narcissistic
listen
people in
to
your
us while
life.
you're getting your Brazilian. I
Yeah.
probably will be,
And
honestly.
you know what? Maybe this is your sign to cut people off that aren't treating you well.
Yeah. Learn your boundaries.
Boundaries, bitches. We all need some fucking boundaries. And
Ooh, I love that. That's
boundary
like a quote.
bitches. Right?
Yeah. That's like a motto.
Boundary. We are the boundary bitches. I just think
Oh, mic
that's
drop.
just, maybe we'll make sweatshirts. Boundary bitches.
Like as a pocket. Oh my god, I see it coming to life.
That
guys.
would be so cute.
As a pocket, and
That
then
would
on
be
the
cute.
back are like
Our logo or picture. We're not saying anything yet. Oh, don't forget to go look at our YouTube. We're posting.
Oh yeah, where
videos
can
on
you
there.
find us? So you can
It's
find
our
us
Girls
on
After Dark rated R on YouTube.
Yep.
If you have trouble finding us, I will somehow figure out how to put it in the link in our Instagram. I'll probably have Ryan do that.
Yeah. Thanks, Ryan. We're on. Okay, so I had a couple people ask us what we're on. We're on Spotify. Was our first.
Apple Podcast.
We're on Apple Podcast, and it's Girls After Dark rated R. Okay, and then we're on YouTube as well, and then TikTok.
We're
expanding.
Instagram, we post our little snippets on Instagram. We haven't been super active, but
okay, but this last week
we've been
busy.
We've been super busy. We do want to post some more content as much as we can, so give us ideas. We got a lot of more DMs recently, so that's really exciting.
I'm still needing the questions and confessions.
Yes, guys, what the fuck? We made a whole email for you. Guys, I hear people all the time like, oh, I wanted to send this in. Send it in.
I can send it in. What's your deal? What's your deal?
I know y'all listen to this and you're probably like, oh my god, I'm just too afraid. Don't be afraid.
Please don't be afraid. We're not going to show
Go watch them Naked and Afraid. See what they're doing and then realize, oh wait, I'm a bad bitch. I can type this message. Okay?
I think like don't be afraid because really we're not going to show anyone else your message. We're not going to be blocked.
I didn't even tell Bo who sent this one.
Yeah, I don't even know anything. I didn't even know we had DMs.
Yeah, it's we're keeping it on the down low. If you guys want,
come on.
That's why we're bringing Chloe on the last episode where the little blooper we just posted with Chloe. We want to talk more with people and show you that it's not just us. Like we do want to bring other people's stories in here and meet new people. So
I think we need someone maybe to come on and try to argue with us,
like a debater. Like we need a good topic to debate.
Yeah, I think I need someone to argue with.
A little banter, yeah.
I haven't had an argument in a while, guys. I need something.
Get the blood boiling.
I need something.
Need to fight. Let's bring you know who on. Throw some hands. I know you're watching.
Try it. Try it.
Don't hurt the elderly people. We don't hurt elderly people. I'm nice to elderly people.
Yeah, that's my job.
It is what it is. Yeah.
I do enough of that during the week. Can't I just have a weekend?
All right, y'all. We are going to end it here. We were so excited to get to bring you this one this weekend, and we are going to try to do it next weekend as well.
Yeah, thanks for listening. My birthday's next week, so don't forget to
wish
say
Bo
happy fucking birthday.
Yes, okay, guys. Send them some juicy messages for Bo.
I need a birthday confession.
Oh, and if you've known Bo for a long time, send us some good stories, and we'll discuss Bo's fun stories with all her friends for her birthday.
Oh my
God, that's a really good idea. So send us what you got. Even if you're a new friend, any embarrassing stories. I love the story about when Bo got shit on by a pigeon for her last couple birthdays ago. That was a good one.
That was on my birthday.
It was on your birthday, wasn't it? Yeah, she got shit on by a pigeon. So I want to hear some of those stories, guys. Maybe I'll find the news article about Bo. I have a picture somewhere. Tune in next time. Love you guys. Bye.